2 hours into trading, big gap up in the market and then a sell-off. We will see what happens as it comes right in here into the close of the day. Currently short on adaptive moving average and tick pulse V12. So let's look at the trades for the day. The SR counter trends have been very active, and where the early trade, you see SR counter trend 2 E-mini S&P plus 775 on the day. Adaptive moving average is currently short. Minus 162.50 on the day. It initially took a long trade, and you see stock index swing took a nice long trade right here at the open, hit its profit target right away, very quick. Tick pulse, and this has been a real challenging strategy to trade. It's been stopped out a lot, and we'll see if it's definitely. It's in a drawdown, and it's definitely due to start moving in our direction, or we might have to adjust this one. So it's in a nice trade today, plus 2,000, but we know these markets are volatile, full of reversals, and so we'll see how this trade fares out. And this is one of the strategies that's on monitoring. I don't want to just pull the strategy when it's in a drawdown. It's got to, if it hits a worst case drawdown and it's in a portfolio, we still trade it and we monitor it, and we may adjust this and pull it if it doesn't start working out well. The market's been very difficult to short the market with this type of approach, a trend momentum type of approach, and it should be in this big sell-off that we've had. We should be able to do more short trades like tick pulse would take, or long trades, and it's just the counter trend strategy is what's working right now. And so we'll see those. You see the counter trend, SR counter trend 2 E-mini S&P. We had one over there. This one hit 575 this morning, and we've talked about bigger profit targets on this because this is such a small profit target. We're not really maximizing this strategy. Same thing here. SR counter trend 2 5-minute hit its profit target, and then the All Strategy Access 2 workspace, tick pulse V12 E-mini Nasdaq. First trade stopped out, pretty tight stop, got back in. This setup is up about 1,700 on the day, and looking at, we had a series of SR counter trends go off over here as well. This SR counter trend 2 plus 775 is an $800 profit target. We say 775 for slippage and commission, and then this one plus 575. It's just such a small profit target. Really not maximizing this in this type of volatility. So taking a look at that as well. Plus 575. Really need to maximize these trades a little better. And plus 575. I said 575. 575 on this one as well. And 575 on this one as well. We've talked about an SR counter trend portfolio, which is just SR counter trends are doing really well across the board. You see that in these stock indexes. Let's take a look at in crude oil. It's doing well. SR counter trend 2 plus 475. SR counter trend 4. Plus 475, SR counter trend 2 soybeans, right around break even, minus 1250. SR counter trend 4, RBOB, minus 844 on the day. Cobra Euro 4, plus 156.25. Gold Flash, limited the trades to 2 per day, plus 1350. And All Strategy Access 4, SR counter trend 3. Hitting it as well in crude oil, the B version. And so you see SR counter trends. We've talked about SR counter trend portfolio with SR counter trend 2, 3, 4. It's really doing well today. This market, this strategy just continues to be the right strategy for this market, and probably do even better with bigger profit targets. And All Strategy Access 5, crude oil 575, minus 725, plus 575. So those are the trades on the day, and that's where we are 2 hours into trade. And it looked like a turnaround Tuesday, but this bear grip on the market, the fear of the coronavirus really has it. And so we filled this gap. So you see the market kind of chopping around the gap, but I think the dip buyers are kind of starting to give up at this point, which will end up helping our trend strategies if they take short trades based on momentum. So, the first 20% in this market, the first 20% sell-off was tough. The dip buyers kept popping it up, and if we go down from here, it might be a little easier to short momentum. That's just a concept that I'm looking at and considering, and why I'm keeping tick pulse in here, because every market has a cycle of patterns, and this cycle of pattern has been out of sync, but I think it is about time for this pattern, for the pattern of this type of strategy to be in sync.